Tanjiro Kamado, the kind-hearted swordsman from the demon-ravaged world of Demon Slayer, embodies perseverance, selflessness, and an unyielding fighting spirit. Now imagine, through some bizarre twist of fate, Tanjiro finds himself in the One Piece world and eats a devil fruit. An irreversible turning point, a simple yet thrilling question: what happens if Tanjiro gains supernatural powers from a devil fruit? How would Tanjiro's strength change? Would his core values be affected? And would the One Piece world remain the same when a demon-slaying swordsman with boundless compassion joins this chaotic game? Which devil fruit suits Tanjiro? Zoan. Tanjiro is a swordsman who relies on breathing techniques with fire-breathing Hinokami Kagura and sun-breathing wielding legendary power. The Uo no Mi, a mythical Zoan fruit, allows the user to transform into a blue dragon soaring through the skies, spewing fire, lightning, and even creating flame clouds for aerial movement. It's a perfect blend of ancient power and modern might, aligning with the spirit of Hinokami Kagura. Zoan fruits enhance physical strength, speed, and recovery, much like a demon slayer's combat nature. If Tanjiro ate the Uo no Mi Seiryu model like Kaido, he could become a dragon, fly, and breathe flame. However, Zoan fruits boost endurance but reduce the finesse and precision of swordsmanship, forcing Tanjiro to retrain his combat style in a half-human, half-dragon form. Moreover, possessing an overwhelmingly powerful fruit like the Uo no Mi risks overshadowing Tanjiro's humble and balanced nature.
Paramecia. Paramecia fruits offer versatile transformations, allowing Tanjiro to maintain creativity without being overly assimilated. Tanjiro fights not just for strength, but for justice, protection, and compassion. Whitebeard's Gura no Mi, enabling the user to create earthquakes and shatter structures, aligns closely with Tanjiro's philosophy. Whitebeard used this power to protect his family, a value Tanjiro shares. This fruit's long-range destructive power can neutralize entire pirate crews or beasts in one blow, ideal for Tanjiro's strength to protect mindset. However, the risk of unintended widespread damage, especially for someone like Tanjiro who dreads harming innocents, is significant. Additionally, the Gura no Mi doesn't enhance physicality or speed, leaving Tanjiro vulnerable to counterattacks from swift enemies. Logia. Logia fruits, the most powerful, allow elemental transformation. If Tanjiro ate the Mera no Mi, he'd become a blazing fire swordsman. It's a flawless match for his fire-breathing Hinokami Kagura. His Hinokami Kagura would evolve into a fiercer inferno than ever before. Tanjiro's use of Hinokami Kagura is already visually stunning. Now imagine that fiery swordplay empowered by the Mera's true flames, doubling both its spectacle and destructive power. He could unleash techniques like Blazing Sun Slash or Fire Lotus Blade.
Tanjiro, the Mera no Mi, and breathing techniques. In the Demon Slayer world, breathing techniques involve regulating breathing, blood flow, and physical enhancement through oxygen control, pushing the human body to transcendent limits. Its attacks are reinforced by combining physical strength, willpower, and intuition. And if Tanjiro ate the Mera no Mi, he'd become a true fire being, his body no longer purely physical but transformed into the fire element. This is where conflict arises. Breathing techniques require precise control of a physical body, inhaling, channeling air, regulating heartbeats, etc. But when Tanjiro's body becomes fire, do systems like lungs, blood, or circulation still exist? Thus, Hypothesis 1, traditional breathing techniques may no longer function. However, Tanjiro is among the few who sense the breath of life, tracking through vibrations and intuition. This ability could evolve into a new form, blending a swordsman's instincts with Logia power. Imagine a blazing sun lotus technique, no longer an illusion but a firestorm obliterating entire fleets, an upgraded version of Fire Dragon Dance, burning not just with willpower but with true flames from the devil fruit. Tanjiro in epic One Piece battles. Tanjiro vs. Kaido. In the One Piece world, Ace once faced Whitebeard and Jinbei but lost due to inexperience and insufficient willpower. Tanjiro is different. He has discipline, endurance honed from youth, and a will forged through countless life or death battles. With the Logia Devil Fruit, Tanjiro could become an emperor in time. Tanjiro doesn't just use fire to attack. With his dueling experience, masterful swordsmanship, and ability to sense killing intent, he's a perfect hybrid of swordsman and Devil Fruit user. In this scenario, picture Tanjiro facing Kaido, a supposedly invincible creature with a steel-like body and destructive dragon breath. But Tanjiro, now able to become fire and dodge physical attacks, paired with demon-slaying sword techniques that can cut through demon flesh, could leave Kaido battered. Taking it further, Tanjiro could awaken Observation Haki, amplifying damage against fire-resistant foes or reading opponents' intentions. Tanjiro versus Big Mom. Big Mom embodies obsession and unnatural power. Her Soru no Mi, soul manipulation, and supernatural physique make her a true nightmare for anyone. The intriguing part is that if Tanjiro retains his pure heart, compassion, and resilience, he could pose a spiritual threat to Big Mom. In the scene, Big Mom fears those unafraid of death or with souls too strong to have their life force drained. With the Mera no Mi, Tanjiro could incinerate Big Mom's soul-created homies. Combined with sun breathing, he might destroy her artificial souls with his sheer willpower. Sunfire versus Shadow Souls. This battle isn't just physical, but deeply symbolic. However, Tanjiro remains human, while Big Mom is a natural monster. Physical attacks are nearly useless without advanced Haki, and without awakening Conqueror's Haki, Tanjiro's survival odds are slim. The One Piece world thrives on violence, betrayal, and schemes. Meanwhile, Tanjiro embodies purity, empathy, and resolve, choosing forgiveness over destroying the weak. When facing figures like Kaido, who seeks death for lack of worthy foes, or Big Mom, can Tanjiro hold fast to his ideals, or will the pirate world's madness bend him? If Tanjiro awakens his devil fruit, like high-tier Logia users such as Kizaru, Akainu, or Aokiji, Tanjiro could awaken the Mera no Mi, controlling fire on an environmental scale. Each step on land would scorch the earth, battlegrounds would turn into fiery hellscapes. Breathing techniques would transcend physical limits, becoming a willpower that channels fire beyond physical boundaries like a burning soul. Moreover, Tanjiro might still awaken his ancient mark. We can't yet fathom his true potential with powers from both worlds, but one thing is certain, it would be terrifying, or it could destroy its wielder if uncontrolled. The fusion of a Demon Slayer's will and a Logia's firepower would make Tanjiro a legendary warrior. And if Tanjiro faces Muzan with new powers, suppose Tanjiro returns to his world to confront Muzan after awakening the Mera no Mi. Would the battle be less brutal? Could the Hashira stay with us a bit longer? A clash between Muzan's immortality and the Devil Fruit's incinerating power would surely be a fated showdown. If Tanjiro's flames could reach the soul, then evil itself might burn from within. If you could choose a Devil Fruit for Tanjiro, which would it be? And if Nezuko ate a Devil Fruit, would she become an angel or a demon? Leave a comment and stay tuned for the next video. What if Zenitsu awakened Conqueror's Haki?